I think these are really, really, really important decisions to make.
What we have to do to go through the difficult situations and stay mentally healthy. Hello, hello, Lena. So
Hello.
today is our new podcast. I want to introduce Elena Serra, who is a certified clinical trauma specialist and psychotherapist. And she is helping us to understand if the cases in the book are clinical or just this is like a normal life. And she's helping us to understand what we're gonna do, what we have to do. We are going to discuss upon chapter 2, Rachel. So, as you remember, this is a really short story about the girl who had the allergy to alcohol, and she didn't remember her first sexual experience. She didn't remember how she lost her virginity, which is like a tragedy. And she decided to repeat this with a boy, with a guy who she dated, and she really liked him and he liked her. Maybe we can talk a little bit more about girls who wake up in the morning feeling awful because they had alcohol yesterday and they just had their first sexual experience and they don't have any memories about it. What a situation.
That is a terrible situation. Absolutely. And I think it's one that a lot of people can relate to, because losing your virginity can be really scary. And alcohol, a lot of people think, oh, that'll make it a little bit easier. That'll make it more fun. It's a social lubricant. Little do they know they overdo it, and then boom, they wake up and they lost the memory.
What would you recommend to the girls who get into the situations like this?
I would recommend exploring their anxiety about losing their virginity. It's natural to feel nervous because it might be painful, you might bleed, you don't know really what to expect, but definitely alcohol is probably counterintuitive in this situation. It's counterproductive. So I would really recommend looking more into things like deep breathing, being able to breathe through your experience and through your anxiety and through any pain. But ultimately, I think the most important part is how comfortable are you with your partner? And if you're so nervous that you have to drink alcohol, maybe this isn't the right opportunity for you to lose your virginity.
Yeah. So I remember when I was younger and I've been a virgin. It was like a little shame for the girl when the guy is asking, "Are you a virgin or not?" You say, "Yes, I'm a virgin." It was like a little bit shameful for me. I don't remember why, but in my culture it was like this, and I said, "Oh, do you know what? I don't remember if I'm a virgin or not because I had some." Relationship with the guy and we drank alcohol and I don't remember if something happened or not. I lied, but
Wow.
I think it's a really common situation. And this girl, Rachel, shared her story with us, so it's very common. So I think you should be very careful with an alcohol in such an age.
Wow.
You don't have to drink much, I think, before you decide to.
No, no.
Okay.
Just bad, bad combination. Alcohol and sex until you're like 30, don't do it.
Yeah, yeah. And when you are not experienced with alcohol yet, and you are not experienced with sex, starting to those things simultaneously is not a good idea.
It's a terrible idea. It's just
Terrible.
a recipe for disaster.
What would you say about different drugs? Maybe you had some stories from your clients or from your studies. Is drug help women to relax, to have better experience?
From what I understand, so from my psychopharmacology classes, humans have a natural drive to get intoxicated. It has been described as the sixth natural drive after food, water, sex, safety, shelter. I don't remember if those are all of them in the right order, but it has been suggested that humans have a natural desire to change the way they think and feel. And it's proven by showing how children will spin around in circles until they fall down. That's our first time getting high, changing our experience. And so while it's very natural to experiment with drugs when you're younger, I would say that it is high. I would very highly not recommend mixing drugs and sex,
Especially the first experience.
especially for your first experience. But I think just in general, unless it's Viagra, you probably should leave drugs out of the bedroom.
Do we have men's and women's Viagra? Is this the different drug or is this the same?
I've actually never heard of women's Viagra.
Yeah, me neither, but I heard that women use Viagra too.
Really?
Yeah, to get more horny, I don't know.
Does it
Okay,
work for
guys.
women?
Yeah, I'm sure that people who watch this episode knows about it. Please put in comments if women have their own Viagra or not, or only men can use Viagra and get horny. Okay, and Lena, I would like you to remember this story, and maybe you would like to comment on something else in there. For example, if the girl don't remember about her experience and she wants to repeat this experience with the same guy, it was like a rehearsal with an alcohol, and now she can start all over again and experience something good. Is it right to do this?
Well, I think that she was really trying to get back something that she didn't get to experience fully the first time. I would say that it would probably wouldn't work because it would be a brand new experience. It wouldn't be the exact same experience. But is there something wrong with that or pathological about it? I don't think so. I think she was just trying to get back some memories that she didn't get to make the first time properly.
As a psychotherapist, would you recommend to experience the first sex without any stimulators, without alcohol, without marijuana, I don't know, different drugs?
Yeah, as a psychotherapist, I generally advise against using substances. There are enough studies that show that even one time of using ecstasy, for example, can change your brain chemistry for up to a year.
Oh, wow.
So, I'm usually very conservative when I talk about clients and their substance use. So when they say they're occasional marijuana users, I want to know, okay, exactly how much are you smoking? Because that could be affecting your neurochemistry. How much are you drinking? Is it social? Is it occasional? Um, so overall, I would say I'm biased towards recommending a more organic experience, where you can be fully present, make a fully informed decision, being fully in touch with your emotions, and being fully aware of any red flags. Because if you don't feel safe,
What are the red flags?
well, I think the biggest one is not feeling safe, right?
Yeah.
So if for whatever reason you feel nervous or unsafe, it's probably not the right time. And unfortunately, if you're under the influence of alcohol or drugs, you might lose out on that feeling of, okay, this isn't safe. Let me not do this.
What is the advice for the girls who right about to losing her virginity, to right about to get this experience, but they don't feel safe? Can they just say, stop, I'm not going further? Is it safe to
Yeah.
say to the guy, I'm not going further from this moment, let's stop? Because I know a lot of girls, they're scared that the guy will break up with them, that the guy will get angry or something else. What do you think?
I think that if you're ever unsafe and you don't feel okay, you have to be able to say no. It doesn't matter if the guy gets angry. You can always call the police if you have to, but safety is the number one most important concern in sex and ever. You want to make sure that you can advocate for yourself and for your body. So, if you're ever not safe, say no, fight back, call the police if you have to, call for help. I think these are really, really, really important decisions to make.
So today we had another discussion upon the book Goodbye Virginity by Talia Grey, and today we spoke about the chapter 2. So thank you, Elena. Thank you for this, for your time, for this conversation. I know you're super busy. You're a busy mom, you're a busy wife. So I'll let you go for today. Let's meet another time and talk about the chapter 3, which calls Lola. Let's talk about Lola's story. Bye.
Bye.